So hey y'all, excuse this dim setting because it's the end of the night. I'm tired. I had just had a great meal and I'm using my little nightlight to its advantage. So I really have to speak on something that's just it's really laying on my heart to say this. And probably because I have to do this tomorrow too, so I know how it feels. And I'm just I feel like other people are like, well, what do you do when it's time to secure the bag? Even though you're 1L summer, most of your summer drives are gonna be unpaid. Sorry if I popped your bubble. But if you're super ambitious and you want a paid internship opportunity, there are some that do exist. So just jump on it, have great grades, and go about your business. But honestly, I want to do public defense, so I don't expect to get paid right now until I secure the bar. If anyone does want to pay me for defense work, it'll probably be an actual private firm. So I'm not gonna even dream about it. But my point of the matter is you're 1L year. You're thinking about all of these things. You're trying to be a law student in the first place. But it's once the spring comes, it's on and popping. You know what to do your second semester. So come with it and get on these applications. That's the literal move. I literally just submitted an application today. Today is due. Because on the site it doesn't have a due date, but for the research revealed the due date. But online job searching is another topic for another day. Today, the topic of discussion needs to be externship fairs, job fairs, internship fairs, whatever your school calls them. Because tomorrow I have a public service fair to attend. And honestly, the externship fair had me super nervous. You get used to undergrad and just going to the places that you want to go. But it's I worked our career fairs when I was in undergrad for that first year I was in undergrad. I'm sorry I'm saying undergrad so much. I don't know, I think I miss it some days. Yeah, I worked our career fairs, helped organize and everything, worked it. Blase. And I would know who was coming, and I knew I wasn't interested in any of those things. So whenever I went around, I was just, honestly, I was making small talk. I was there, collecting stuff for law school, and that's about it. But the same people were coming for the law school fair, so it was just the law school part of the fair. So it was just okay, I've seen you before. I'm on the fence about you, or I'm applying to you, and so forth. But now, I think I was nervous because it's okay, for public defense, it's you have to build your resume to show your actual interest in it. And y'all, when I say I was nervous, because I was this is honestly a big step for my life, because I'm meeting people who I know I want to work for in either next spring or the fall, because I'm looking for internships back home in the South, to be specific, because some of y'all might not know where I'm from. But yeah, it's just how can I make an impression on this person? And I know I only want to work in the fall or the spring. And honestly, a lot of people were like, yeah, that's okay. That's cool. We need people in the fall. So it's like, okay, great. That's all I need to know. But basics, though, for these things, because I know I'm not the only one who feels this, like, and the feeling of, what am I gonna do? What if they don't like me? Like, I know I'm not the only one. So first of all, look good. That is the key to a lot of things. And I feel like going to externship fairs, career fairs, all that, it'll have you thinking like you're going on a date. Because when you go on a date, think about it. You are trying your best to make sure that you are impressing this person. And on the end for yourself, you're like, this is still a test. Is this person even right for me? And that's like how you got to think about like your summer opportunities, because you don't want to go work at a place and you're dissatisfied, because you got to think about the fact that you're going to be there for a whole 8 to 10 weeks, maybe 14 weeks, depending on where you're at, 12 weeks, whatever. Wherever you're falling in, you're going to be there for a long time. Don't be there and be miserable, because that's not what's for you, okay? Go to a place where you can get a full experience, get your research and writing in, be able to learn, and hopefully get some good mentors. So while you're going to like these internship job fairs, all that, make sure that you're like figuring out who the people are that are representing the organizations that you're interested in. But yeah, look good. Step one. Step one is to look good. So girls, make sure you like wear a nice dress, pantsuit. Guys, get your little blazer, trouser, all that out, and just, look good. Put your best foot forward. And then the only other part though is like to have a portfolio. And usually schools give this out, or I don't know, if you do any nice internships, you can get like some portfolios. I also have sorority portfolios as well. So yeah, I just have a lot of portfolios. They're not here though, but the school gave me one, so that was great. But yeah, that portfolio needs to have resumes in there though. So when thinking about your resume, go ahead and go to career services and get it reviewed, edited. Make sure that you're like making it look good to put your best foot forward on paper, because that's your first impression other than yourself. And even if you don't want to do everything that someone suggests, you don't have to be honest, you don't. But if like you don't have a bad feeling about it, don't worry about it. You don't have to listen to everything. Like me right now, you don't have to listen to me at all. At all. You can take everything I say at face value, or you can take some parts of it and be like, I like this. This is my cup of tea. Or you can be like, I don't know about it. And I won't be mad. Because that's your choice to live your life. But resume paper, I feel like it's a hit or miss. I have some nice resume paper at home from like undergrad, and it was from career services, so it was real nice, real thick, and it had a nice little tint to it. And I bought some resume paper with my friend for our externship fair. I was just like, this looked like regular paper. So I wouldn't stress too much about it, to be honest. And if you want to buy some, split it with a friend. Don't waste your money. Oh, but let me be a plug, because someone else was my plug. Shout out to my Dean's fellow. FedEx does sell resume paper individually if you're ever in a crunch, so go there. And last but not least, when going to tables and talking to everyone, just be yourself. Best advice ever. that I received.